Let's go. We're live, boys. My chat's being a little weird right now, it looks like, so I gotta deal with that, but for the most part, we're gravy. Video's unavailable. Why? Oh, but why, YouTube? Why are you doing this? Why? But why? But why? Am I live or not right now? I can't tell. The hell's going on here? The hell are you on? Yeah, we are finally live. All right. I believe we should be chilling right now. Mahar in here so early. Good morning, man. You're the man. How we doing, buddy? How we doing today, sir? Oh, goodness. Top of the mountain to you, buddy. We're at all times. But you're still right here. Feels warm, huh, Saucy? Feels like it's like a little lucrative, a little lukewarm. Doing good. How about you, bro? Doing well, man. Had a good weekend. Worked all weekend, but feeling good. Feeling ready to go. Been working since 6 this morning and looking to make some money right now. Let's see what this market's got for us. We're all-time highs. Hope you had a good weekend too, bro. Relax. Catch some sun. We're opening the week at all-time highs, so there's that. A little bit of a dip now into the 20s, off the 60s. Just gonna leave this horizontal line on for a little while just to indicate all-time. Not fully sure what we're looking for here. Friday we had this push. We didn't quite get to the 60s. Gave it all back. Went back to the 600. And then reclaimed wicked strong there in that power hour. Crazy. And now we're just hanging out. And we just got the previous day high. Where we're looking like we're selling towards right now. Previous day high is the 825. So we did just sweep into there. Asia low. Down here around the, well, technically 750s. So I don't think we get all the way back down there. I don't know. What are we thinking? What are we thinking, Mar? What are you looking at, sir? You thinking we're going to just keep holding these highs? We get a little bit of a retracement finally after freaking 1,300 points last week. I mean, my goodness. You have to assume at some point we start giving back some profits in these markets, but the market will stay rational longer than you can stay solvent, so. I gotta change our risk parameters because technically here we are not risking this much. Too much money to lose. $1,000 too much. Just waiting here. Don't really see anything, honestly. Me neither, buddy. Nothing popping in yet. We're at previous day high. You can see how we kind of trickled with the previous all-time high. The fact that we took all-time high out in like London Asia sessions, pretty weird. Pretty weird. Pretty weird. Excuse me. Sorry to yawn in y'all's face. 9:35. First 5 minutes. Come on, come on. First 5 minutes. Yeah, see that? Like I ripped my hand all open from doing pull-ups. Feels weird. Feels weird. Is copy trade on? Copy trade is on, sir. I got +4 right here. We have an account +4 right here. We're trading 5 accounts. 5 accounts. 5 accounts. Previous day high. See if we can start finding a bottom here. I wouldn't mind it. Opening print price. This is opening print price. At 70, so just about at the line. Pretty crazy. Excuse me. So we technically opened at all-time highs. Opening print price was technically all-time highs. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. We start finding a little bit of a bottom here with a at this price, previous day high. Start finding some support. I'd be willing to take a try at it with one contract or so. Opening print price was at the 70s. We're already quite a bit down from that. I assume at some point we're going to retry. I assume at some point I think we're gonna God, I'm sorry, we're yawning in y'all's face, but what I think we're doing today, boys, I think we're gonna slow roll these accounts. I don't think I'm gonna be going so risky, so sized on, so much leverage. I don't know if I'm not gonna do that, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Feels like price is finally starting to round a little bit here. Like on the hourly here, it just doesn't feel as... Let's take a peek at the daily real quick. See what the daily looks like. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know, mate. We've obviously slowly gained all these all-time highs back. I mean, this market's... If we're gonna take it, we're gonna take it, so... It's going to be interesting, boys. Coming back to the EMA here. Finding some strength. We were okay to buy previous day high for a little move, it looks like, for a little scalpy. Let's see if it continues to hold here, if we get a push. Your boy's got to go to the bathroom, unfortunately. So now I'm just going to do it. Let the market do what it's going to do. I'll be right back. Boys, is it Monday vibes? Like, clearly Monday vibes for anyone else? Like, I'm just feeling a Monday. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just feeling it being a Monday. Okay, we're getting a push down now. Back into this price nearly. We did bounce off the EMA. If we come and try these, I don't know. Kind of want to try this 814 level to see if we can find and hold, push back up. But I don't love it. I just don't love it. I feel like we had to be a little bit more patient today. It's just weird. We're at all-time highs. You know, we're at new levels that we haven't been in before for at least a while, especially never in these conditions. So this will be our 15-minute range when it finishes. 5 more minutes to go. 5 more minutes to go for this 15 minutes. Patience. Patience is going to be our friend. God, it feels like a Monday, boys. It just does. AKA, Tyler's just tired. Just a little bit of fatigue going on. Worked all weekend and just let's get it. Let's get some vibes, you know? Let's get some money-making vibes. Come on, NASDAQ. You're at all-time highs right now. Give us some energy. You're at all-time highs, you know? All-time. Never been here. Stop saying that word, please. Sorry, guy. Just it's not a Friday. You know, it's just not. Like, I'm sitting here, and it's just not a Friday. Monday means we got 5 days of trade, though. Yes, sir, Mar. Nothing's going on at all. Just being patient. Possibly would be willing to try a retest a previous day high for a tight scalp. Don't know about it, though. I want to just give this thing a little bit more time. Really tricky since we're at, like I said, all-time highs makes things interesting. You just don't know. Obviously, we took all-time high in Asia session and London session, so it's like a weird time frame. Now we have New York session, most participants. Seems like we're going to give it up. I don't know. We did get into the 900s, sold off, tried the 9 here, pushed down, tried it again, got pushed, rejected. So we're going to see. Here we go, trying previous day low again. Wasn't technically a VWAP try there, so VWAP still somewhat in play. Breaking down. Ooh, into the 800s now, in the bottom of the 15-minute range. Let's gauge the reaction here. I'm kind of anticipating a little sweep of this bottom, maybe, which we just did. At the 800s. If we can reclaim into the air, I feel pretty good about it. If we can hold this bottom here, I'd feel pretty good to try along. See how they're starting to find a reaction. Buyers are at least somewhat interested in this price as well. We're not the only ones. We're not the only ones. Got to see a little bit better structure here before I can take this long. Starting to see some things that we want to see, but we got to just see a little bit more. We got a sweep of the bottom of the 15, sweep of that push back into the previous day high. Technically previous week high as well, since Friday was just ripping for us, so. Previous week high makes it even a little bit more higher of a yeah you know what I'm trying to say. Jeez Monday, jeez. Decent reaction so far, not too shabby. Previous week high was technically the 25s, right? 24. So we're right here. Kind of want to try this long here at these 20s. Try a long at the 20s. Just feels like we have a little bit more to go here, so let's see the reaction. Back to the EMA they try. Feels hard to try to buy here for some reason. Buy this previous bottom at like the 817s, 820s. In the previous day high, previous week high, a little bit supportive of this bottom. Get a push back towards that VWAP. All decent. All decent. Let's see the reaction here though. I've noticed, boys, a little bit of reflection. My biggest problem isn't finding the direction. It's just I'm too impatient. And I'll take too many tries trying to time it. Which, if I can eliminate those slightly, my edge is bigger, right? My percentage goes up quite a bit. So my profit, I gotta just be a little bit more, a little patient with what we're looking for. Like this is starting to play out here. That this bottom wants to be held, but I want to just give it a little bit of time. See if we can try to sweep out of this bottom at the 15. One more try here. See, like right there. Off that EMA, getting a little bit of dying now, finding some selling. 800 whole number. 800 whole number here. March is chilling here, just waiting, boys. It's Monday, no news Monday, just chilling. Market's got the whole week to go here, still all-time highs. Be a little patient, let things digest, get a bigger picture, and then make some motherfucking money. Push out of the bottom of the 15 again, finding a little bit of buying off that 800 whole number. Back to the EMA, let's see the reaction. Pushing out of the 15 slightly here. Finding a little bit of buying off that 800 whole number still. Could honestly be targeting these 80s as well if we do give it up. Target these 70s, 80s for a potential long. See the reaction there. I'm in 3 shorts contract. Shorts 3 contracts. My man Mars going short. I love it, buddy. Going short on the ES. What are you targeting? Giving up previous day, previous week high right now. He's looking short. I like it. I think shorts are in. I just got to find a spot more where it makes sense. Maybe these 7. You could push back to those 80s maybe on the NQ. Quick little scalp. $6,223 on the PDL on ES. Or PD array. Let's take a peek skis real quick. 223. US definitely looks quite a bit different. Quite a bit more bearish. And you're targeting this PD right here, this little previous day low. Wait, no, previous day low would be... Oh, you're talking about overnight low? Might get you. Targeting overnight low with the 223 there. I don't mind that, Mar. A little bit different chart here. Guess just not really. Just for some reason the Nasdaq's feeling interesting. Rejecting out of the 15 again. Buyers still somewhat interested in this 800 whole number, it looks like. If you're targeting where Mars looking, you'd be looking at like the 750 area. About 50 points roughly on the Nasdaq. Like 30, 20 points on the ES. Buying is still eager at this 800 number. Buying is still looking a little bit eager. Nothing too crazy yet, but market's only been open for 22 minutes. Be patient here. 10 o'clock volatility brings in some size. EMA still just pressing this thing right down. Opening print price was like the 70s, and we've just sold right off into the 10s, about 60 points so far. Nasdaq's finding some buying here. Nasdaq is finding some buying here. Tempted to take a long at the 807s now that we're on the other side of it. I'm going to put an order in. I don't mind if we get a little retest and try here. Gonna go for a little scalp. Technically fading you right now, Mar. I don't love it, but we'll see what happens. Try to long the bottom of this 15-minute range again if we can get a pullback into it. Around these 807.75s, we're gonna take 2 contracts. We have 400, so 10-point stop. $10-point stop there. Got to get a fill. Looking for about 5-6 points below where we're at right now. Looking for a fill at the 807s on the NASDAQ. We're at the 813s. 807 is also nearly the bottom of the 15-minute range. A little bit from that 800 whole number that they're defending. Looks like we're almost going to get a fill here. Getting teased. Makes me nervous to be on the other side of this for the Umari. Almost getting a fill here. And we are in now. Let's see. Hopefully this 15 bottom hold. Get a push back to this previous bottom. We're going to be stopped out. So we'd like to see buyers defend this a little bit here. Decent little move so far. Not going to count it till we get above that previous side with the wick. We don't want to see this wicking at all. Wicks in these prices are dangerous. If we find some support, it could be pretty good here. If we can get a closure above there, it should be decent. Nice little move in our direction there. We're going to move our profit now. I don't really know what we're looking for, unfortunately. I guess back to the top of this range. It feels Feels a little crazy, but I would like that. Gonna put a break even on if we get a closure there. It's enough for a break even. At least enough for a break even here. We're getting some push in our direction. We got to get above this other spot where we had some obstacles. Hopefully this 20-point stop here doesn't ever give us any problems. Gosh, YouTube's giving me an ad. Sorry, boys, for playing that in your ear. Finding a reaction here. Got to get above these 25s. Ideally, we get back towards that 50%, which is around the 40s. 42. VWAPs is right above that at the 49. That's going to be the next obstacle. If we can get through the VWAP, we'd have a chance for our target. We might just be trying to take it off at VWAP. I don't know. Just trying to play this thing slowly as we see it. I think VWAP is the safest takeoff here if we wanted to be safe. Back to the EMA now. Big cells coming in. Hopefully we can see some absorption of it. Hopefully we can see some absorption of this selling. Should give us confirmation the return to the other side of the 15-minute range. Got to hold this EMA though for a buyer. Got to hold this EMA and find some responding off of it if we're a buyer. Want to get above these 25s here now. Market's moving pretty good today, it looks like. If we can get a closure above these 30s, this would be awesome. Try back towards that 50% at the 40s and the VWAP. Now we have a bottom here, so this bottom here that just supported our price, we now technically have that too. We can move our break even or our stop loss there if we wanted to be more safe, but I'm going to let this ride at our barely break even. But now that we're getting a safer bottom, it gives me a little bit more confidence in this trade. %50 is going to be the next scary part of this trade, where I might just be safe and just take a scalp here. We can get a push back towards this 50%. Take 1370, could be decent. Don't know how much higher we have on this push. Like I said, I like that this bottom is supported over here technically. It makes me think that we should be targeting closer towards this breakout price. It's just feels scary to be targeting 23 right now, the 65s, which is technically pretty much all-time high. So I'm still in short, sitting at break even currently. We'll see who wins this trade. Haha. Oh gosh. Let's go, Mar. Hope we both do, bro. Can we both just make some money? Is that allowed? Here we go. Here's a pop. Back to this 50% now. Should we consider this? VWAP's right there as well. Mar's in shorts. This is where we would have taken this off. Strong sell there. So you can see how we stepped into that range and found some selling. Not really attractive. One! Oh my god, let's go! Juan's got his first payout. Everybody say, let's fucking go! Stoked for you, brother. Oh, man, how's that feel, Juan? Come on, dude. That's amazing. Not a fan of the wick that we just got introduced to there, boys. Makes me a little uneager. I think we might just take this 1300 scalp if we can get another chance at it. The strength feels decent, and it feels like it's in our way, but I don't know. W, let's fucking go, Juan. That's insane, man. Celebrate that feeling, my boy. Part of me thinks I should be holding this trade here, not taking this short off. Or this long off. Let's go, everybody. Juan, you're the man, dude. I know that feels so good, man. You deserve it. Homie's been here since the beginning. It feels so good. Just got to do it again and again and again and again. That's it, my boy. That is... Come on, you just gave me the hypest feeling, man. So much congrats. So much congrats, and I agree. We just got to make it a replicated thing over and over. Are we being scared money right now? I'd take it, Ty. Brett says he'd take it. Oh, and we're fading Mar, so I know Mar says I should take it. I feel like we should remember what we talked about. Thomas, we talked about small little scalps, right? So I should take it? Or are you telling me to let my winners ride? We talked about adjusting our strategy because we've been holding too many winners. So I think you're telling me to take it off here at the 13. But now I might be questioning if I even get a push to the 13. I don't even know, boys. I'm too excited for Juan right now. Too excited for Juan to even contemplate. But look at the strength, though. The strength makes me feel like I'm being scared money by taking this off at 13. Gosh. Up 1K on a funded. Brett says the logics. Brett says the logics. And we're fading Mar. Brett's thinking that we're compressed below the VWAP. I don't know. Buying just feels strong here. Thomas, what are you implying with that message you sent? Market feels decent here. Strength. Ooh. Oy. Scared money don't make money, but what are we doing here? I don't want to fade Mar too much longer. I feel like VWAP's in play here. I feel like we're consolidating and creating a more of a range for it. We already got a bottom here that we can support off of. I feel like VWAP's is in play. 15-minute range. I feel like the top of the 15-minute range is also in play. Scalps. Yeah, I knew it. I knew that's what you were implying. I like it. You think 13's a scalp or is 1,000 the scalp? Forming a bit of a bull flag here, though. I want to see if this can hold. Get back above this EMA. Continue to hold the EMA. I think we try this 50%. I don't mind the 1350 exit here. I think it's a good little healthy scalp, and I think it's in play. I think VWAP, it could be another spot, but I'm not scared out of this yet. I think our target is perfectly safe. I think we're taking a conservative exit with the 13.5. I really want higher, but I think we're okay here. It's real. Bulls versus bears right now. It's very real. And I don't like it. And I'm not a fan of it. We're in the 830s. Just want a little bit of push to the 41s here. And then Tyler will be out of this trade. And then I want to rip all the way down for Mar. That's kind of what I'm hoping for here. 41s, get Tyler out of this trade, and then rip all the way down for Mars. All right? Let's do it in that order here, markets. Makes me a little nervous that we're giving that EMA price up there. Oh, boys. Gotta hold this EMA if we're a long, if we're a buyer. I want to see that 41s possibly trade. I think now it's like if I'm holding for the 41s, I'm really holding for higher, right? Like this is where I'm getting stuck. Because I feel like if I'm looking for 41s, I'm actually looking for higher for the VWAP break. But I'll just take a 41. You know, I've already said it. I'll take it. Get up there to the 041, give me an exit, and then go get Mara fill. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. Dang, and we give that back up, though. Gotta see if these buyers can hold this. Shit. Shit. You were right, Saucy. Boys, I think if I'm holding this, I'm holding for higher now. Could range there, too, yeah. I think because I'm holding through all of this, if I'm even holding for break even, I'm holding for higher. Like, we're either going to hold here and push, or we're going to be cooked, so. We're adjusting. We're adjusting. We're going for higher than 13. I lied. I like the strength here. The buyers look like they're in. We're going to ride. We're going to ride. That was a pretty bullish reaction off of a sell candle there that the buyers were absorbing. Absorption feels, they feel like they're buying. I don't know. We're still in the 15-minute range, so none the wiser. None the wiser here. We're going for break even and we're going for money here, boys. This is what we're doing. Could range for sure, Brett. We could definitely range here. Ideally, we don't. You know, ideally, we just freaking roll. Feels interesting here. This is a really interesting price, the way that we're reacting off previous day high as well. This is previous week high on the NASDAQ, and we're holding it. Oh my God, we're finding some buying. Can we get back up there now? That was the 31s. I feel like because we held through that downslide and we didn't take it off at 1,000, I can't take it off now, and we can't look for 41 either. I feel like if we're looking for 41, we're really looking for more. So, got to just stick to the guns here, boys. See if we can get a breakout. The 33s here. See if we can get a push now. 35s. Want to see some big pushes coming in here. Previous spot again here. Don't really want to get held up with another wick at these 38s. Don't want to get held up here. Oh my God, I know there's 10 o'clock something coming in. What was that? Was that 10 o'clock something? That was 10:08. Just some volatility. It's a big order. Just a big order coming in there. Man, I want to see a push right to the VWAP here. 37. 38. Yeah, I don't know about it. We're consolidating at the high here. Getting on the other side of it feels interesting. Because we didn't take it off at the 1,000, I feel like I still can't. This wick did just wick that out. I don't love that. Still creating a range here. Decent structure. Buying or still buying. I can't, boys. We didn't hold. We didn't even get to the 41, so I don't have like a fear that, or it was damn close, wasn't it? 40, 50. So yeah, we would still be in if we were looking for that 41. I'm going to continue to wait. I feel like buyers are here. I don't know. We're in the trade. Let it play out. Let it play out. NASDAQ's going to do what she's going to do. We're fading Mar right now. Dang, that 41 would have been sexy. We were so close to it. Continuing to find some structure here. I don't hate it. I want to see this continue. We need some strength here, though. You know, we don't want to just keep sitting in this sideways range. Got to find a push now. Got to find a push now, NASDAQ. Got to find some legs here, Nazi. Gotta find some legs here, girl. Get above this 35s here. Once we get to the 41s, I'm gonna be pretty ready to get out of this thing. Holding these highs. Haven't even gotten to this 50% yet. I expect us to get a pop towards VWAP at this point. There's a 38 trying again. 40. 41 officially just traded. There's the VWAP. We're going to take it for 1,500 there. 1464 on each account. We're going to take that for trade number 1. I'm no longer fading you, Mar. I couldn't do it. The strength feels decent here. It really does. The structure's good. We found the bottoms. I feel like I got scared money there, but through recent ranges and conversations and everything, I can't, excuse me, I can't be targeting too much highs here, especially with us being at all-time highs. I feel like there was some money on the table there I could have taken, but Saucy said should get. All right. All right, that's trade number 1. We got some time here to see if we can take another one now that I got technically 3,500 in drawdown. Now is the time to be risky. Scared money locked in green, dude. Scared money locked in green, dude. Scared money. I really wanted to target the top of this 15-minute range, which would have been like 2,500 for us. My testicles just were not large enough, you know. Itty-bitty little balls. All right, Mar. Now that I'm out, buddy, I hope it rips down for you. It's like I was afraid of, though. We're finding the strength. It's looking pretty bullish. I'm still in my shorts. Negative 12.25. Max loss is that your stop losses? Max loss limit is 1,200. That's not bad. It's looking pretty bullish. It is looking pretty bullish, which is why we're gonna see what happens here. Back to the VWAP. Got it on the other side of this 15% range here. 50%. It's looking pretty bearish. Pretty bearish. Oh my goodness. I'm so bearish. Previous high so close is crazy. If I hadn't taken a trade yet, I'd be considering it's 50%, but not really because we just rejected off the VWAP again. Bro, where'd my box just go? Where'd my 15-minute range box just go? The frick? Like, what the freaking heck? What the helion? What the heliante? If it rejects this fair value gap on ES, that push towards the downside will look pretty strong. If we can reclaim VWAP on the NQ, this will also look pretty strong. Reclaim VWAP. Targets above that are impossible. A possibility. Inverse fair value gap. The IFVG. IFVG, my boy. My boy. There's also a fair value gap right here that we just inverted on the on the NQ, and we're starting to hold. Definitely a chance for a long here. I'm not gonna lie about it. You could take a chance at it. These 41s, I'd be willing to try it. I can't for all of the purposes. Because if we're still looking long here, then we would have held our other one, right? So. Definitely looking decently strong. Still all-time highs. Buyers are clearly still interested. They're not giving it up yet. Sellers are thinking we're at all-time, so load up on the shorts. Not a bad thought either. Really tricky. We crashed into the 900s overnight, so it's like coming into the real New York session, people are a little unsure, I guess, of how to proceed. All right, Mar, we're starting to get a push back your way, my boy. Gave up that 50%, gave up the VWAP. See what the reaction is down to these lower prices now. Getting back close to that 800 hold number. Previous day highs, the 825s. See the reaction here. We had a couple hiccups here. This is where we had that bounce for a little while. This is where we were bouncing for a little while. Don't you know you're beautiful? Whoa. Elmar. My man held his shorts and he's getting paid right now. What a move. Getting it pushed back down. We gave up the previous week / previous day high at the 825s. Getting a retry down here toward the bottom of this 15-minute range. Somewhat of a bottom being formed here at these 18s, it looks like. We've touched it a few times. All pretty decent buying wicks, so gonna be interesting here. Getting back to the EMA on the other side of it. Still so happy for you, Juan. Like, dude, you've been in here. You've been earning that. Just good shit, man. Really good work. It's the best feeling just for all this to just feel like it's worth it. You know, all this suffering, all this mindlessness of just spending our money and putting ourselves through the grinder. It's amazing when you started seeing some flowers from all that. Strong bottom off the 818s. Getting a push back to the EMA at the moment. Would you have broke even? Nah. My break even, Brett, was down at 808. So I'd still be in this thing right now. My entry was pretty fucking nice today. We had the 15-minute range here. As soon as we broke down on the other side of it and then reclaimed this 15 here. So like this candle pushed us back in this box. I took the bottom of the 15-minute range on these retries. So my entry was like 809, I think, or something like that, or 808 or something like that. Yes, sir. With patience in God, everything will start coming towards you. Hey. Patience is a virtue, my sir. Yeah. Not break even yet, but it's looking like she wants to come for me. Strong reaction off of the top of this little range here at the 39s where we struggled to get through previously. Once we just got back there, rejected again off the EMA. It's feeling a little bearish now. Our Mar's being patient like the man he is. Seeing if he can get some reward here. Gauge the reaction. Market's been open for 50 minutes now. On a Monday. Still 6 hours to go, 5.5 hours to go. And the rest of the week, so. Selling's definitely coming in here once we looks like we failed off the VWAP, and now selling's rejoined. If you guys could do me a favor, just smash that like button real quick. Helps the channel quite a bit. It really do, you know, it's like a little like a little thumbs up. Isn't it weird that a thumb up helps the YouTube algorithm? Like what? Like what? Like what? Why would it do that? Just a thumb. It's just a thumb. It's like all the other fingers, but the most important one. Just a thumb. Back to the bottom of the 15-minute range here. We would have just got broke even now, Saucy. That would have taken us out of this trade if we were still long. Bottom of the 15-minute range. Looks like it's finding a little bit of support. The 800 hold numbers where the buyers previously responded from. As soon as we got to the 800 whole number, they came in, pushed us back to the VWAP at the 850s, and now the sellers took it back down to the bottom of the range. So gauge participation here, see the reaction. I feel like I got to be aggressive because I got 1,500, so now I have 3,500 in drawdown. More than tomorrow. If I just let these close and trade again, I got another 2K. So you played it hella close to perfect. Hey. That doesn't happen all the time, so we'll take it when it does. Still trying the range. See who takes over here. If we get through this, Mar, you look golden, brother. If we can get through the bottom of this range on this retest, you look like you're a Valhalla. If we continue to hold this bottom, well, that'll be interesting. Push us back to VWAP, reclaim previous day. We're at previous day high still, actually, at that 820s price. So, still some reaction, still some buying. People are still interested. If we were looking for that 2,300, we were cooked. Proof, Thomas, you're right. Time to scalp right now, buddy. We can't be looking for the moves that we want. It's painful, but it's good. It's good that we know it. In and out, people, right now. It feels like just get in and out of the markets, unless you're like overall big time long and find a really good fill. If you're just, you know, we're just in here trading these futures, you gotta, right now the moves aren't moving the way they were. Although we're at all-time high, you got to assume we're gonna start getting some I'd say volatility, but the market's moving pretty slowly lately. It feels a little bit slow lately. Back to the EMA, right below previous day / previous week high. We did just try the bottom of the 50-minute range at the 800 whole number. Found a little bit of responding from the buyers. Still not sure what we're going to do. This 10 o'clock hourly candle starting to doji. Doji had a pretty good price as well. So if it does hold here, this could be a bottom. Excuse me. Looks like we're rejecting off the EMA and previous day high. Trying back to the bottom of the range now. Interesting, interesting. It's 10:26. Market's been open for 56 minutes. Closing in on the first hour. The initial balance is getting closed in on. Got another ad from YouTube talking about Asana. Oh, Asana. And not Asana, which I love Asana, but I don't like Asana. All of my marketers know what Asana is, the app. Actually, not just marketers. I think it's pretty big for corporate online business. Like pretty much anyone that's doing online stuff. Here we go. Looks like we're slightly starting to hold that 800 still. The 800 whole number all day on the NASDAQ has been being supported. $800 whole number on the NASDAQ. We have a little trend building here as well. Still in my shorts here. Added 2 extra from the top of the key. Currently in profit 550. You're the man, bro. From the top of the key. So like what? Back up around here. Yeah, it's really good trading, Mar. For real, dude. Take profit 1 is the 39.52 previous day low on ES's target. 59.52. You mean 59.52? 39.52. Oh, 39.52 money. Damn, bro. Another 4K day if we hit that. Previous day low on ES's target. Come on. Let's get there. Let's get a little sell-off. Get our man Mar paid today. Gosh. And before you do, come back up to this 50% one more time. And I'll take a short off this price at 40. Overnight low. We'll make our man Mar another 4K. Had a great Friday, bro. You had a great Friday. Coming with another banger Monday would be awesome. I really feel like I should be putting on another trade a little bit more aggressive since we have 3,500 in drawdown now, but for some reason I'm feeling hesitant to do this. 800's holding, getting a push back to the 30s now. $800's holding, getting a push back to the 30s. Get it? Because I asked for a 40 entry for a short, and now it's popped to the 40s, and it's like, fuck, how do I take a short here? Even though like it's what I asked for. Holy pop coming in here. Oh, I gotta try it. I'm short one here. Short one here off the 50% off this trend line touch. We have extra drawdown, so we're taking a little bit extra risk. I like it to see if we can hold this trend break. Buying is looking a little strong here. The longer we hold this trend line and this 50%, the less I like this little trade here. Hoping to see this trend line hold. We got a strong pop into it. Wanted to see the sellers react. If they are going to load here, I wanted to see them try. So much consolidation. Where the fuck does the market want to go? Either take me out or give me my profits, man. For sure, dude. We're feeling pretty choppy back and forth here. Took a short off this trend line for it to hold. It's currently holding, but I don't feel really great about it, honestly. I think we're just going to be a quick scalp here. Get out around the 30s. It's kind of what I'm looking at. I don't really know if I like this trade for a big pull, depending on our reaction off that price. Or, I said that kind of weird, but she's valid. EMA is going to be the next place. I'm probably just going to take it off. Feels tricky. Strong reaction once we got to that EMA. You see that? Yeah. Pretty good reaction from the buyers there off that EMA price. We're shorting this trend line. I just don't love it. If we can get through this EMA, it'd be better. Put a break even on and just not worry about it. Without getting through the EMA, it's pretty risky here. Yeah, we're just going to get out of that. She's going to turn on this trend line break. Close out of that for a little scalp. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Sorry, Mar. I still have faith in the shorts, bro. But this is just getting... Feels trappy. Feels a little bullish. Man, I don't even... My line isn't even perfect. Look at this. I'm not even having a good line over here. Oh, whoa. Finding a push now. Back to this trend line. If we can get a breakout here, it'd be its own little thing. If we do get held down by this VWAP again, that would be pretty sexy for you, Mar. Held down by this VWAP and held in this trend line, we could definitely see a push back. We got to push back to the 50% and the VWAP. That's why we took that little short off that trend line. Didn't really see a beautiful reaction, so we got it scare moneyed out of it. But really, I'm just anticipating longs here looking quite strong off that second support of the 800 hole number. Trying this trend line breakout. We'll see the reaction here. Bull flags being put in. It's tough. It's tough for me to want to short this. I just don't know. You know? I just do not know. Go get our man Mar paid, please. Rip through here. Show me that I'm a fool for selling my short. And rip. Rip. Kind of like this. Whoa. 10:34. Market's been open for an hour and 4. We got 26 minutes till Europe closes here. Let's see the reaction. Still a no news Monday. Got the rest of the week. Still got 5.5 hours in the market. Patience, patience, patience. Back to the previous day high now at the 825s on the NASDAQ. See the reaction here. It's been a pretty traded spot this whole time. If it breaks below my wick support, I marked out on my chart. Low volume, or chart level, 6236. That continuation toward the downside will look pretty nice. If it breaks down below my wick support, I marked out at 6236. You got me interested, Mar. You got me interested, buddy. 6236. Yeah, down below this wick here. This is your obstacle, pal. This is certainly your obstacle. We can hold this, your Valhalla. Pretty tight range, and then, yes, look at this. feel like I should long this bottom at the 36 and just take the rotation. This is very, very rangy, the ES looks like. It failed multiple times to break above my inverse fair value gap. That's why I'm being bearish. Yeah, you talking about this little space here at the 423 to, or the 243 to the 75 gap. This little gap here that we couldn't inverse, kept rejecting off of. Now we're getting back below that 3.6 area. Let's see the reaction. I'm gonna go back to NQ now. Excuse me. Look, we were right to take that short, and we just panicked out of our hold. Cool. No, that's cool. It's cool. No. That's cool. It's cool. Hold your short. Back to the previous day high. Still just hanging out here. Yeah, but you need to look out on the 5 minutes. Yeah, but you need to look out on the 5 and the 15. Got you. For your actual view. I forget that you're a 5 and 15 minute looker. I forget. What's the NASDAQ look like on a 15? Kind of scary. Man, the sells are coming in, buddy. That's where I mark out everything. Then entry for me is either 1 or the 5. I like that, Mar. You can see on the EMA on the 15, we're kind of getting below the view up now. We had a big wick here off of the retry. Push back down. This is still going to be an interesting price. We're feeling pretty squoze down here. Trying back into the 800 hole number. Mara, you should be looking pretty golden, buddy. Way to hold your short. Trying the 800s now. Whoa. 812s, can they hold through? 800 hole number still being a little bit of an obstacle. Up 1600. Now my stop loss is on break even. Risk-free trade, brother. Great trading. For real, great trading, Mar. It's fucking awesome. Safe, you took the drawdown, got back to profit, added your contracts in, break even. Really, really good stuff. Good stuff. We're holding the 800 hole number, getting pushed. Try the EMA again, which is previous day high. We give this back up and get back in the other side of it. We could probably see those lower prices actually be traded now. You can see the 10 o'clock candle starting to still doji. We haven't really gone anywhere. They're kind of teasing that this bottom is going to be held, but we've held it 4 times today, so eventually it has a chance of breaking. But consistently, this 22,800 hole number is finding some participation. I'm long 16. Thomas is long 816, looking for a pushback. So you're actually long in this range here. Long in the range that we were just talking about here. Looking for a push to the VWAP, potentially back to the top of the 15-minute range. Let's see the 16s hold. But we did break bottom of trend, so. Long 16, Tim. You got big balls, man. Yeah, no, he's long from 816, not 16 contracts. He's long from the 16 level. Long 16 level on the NASDAQ. Starting to find some reaction here. So found a good spot overall, Thomas. They're finding some gauging. It's the bottom of the wedge, yeah. It's a little level here. It's actually what I took my price off the 808. Next obstacle is going to be this trend line again. You take full leverage, Tim? Trying this trend line again into 2730s. A lot of obstacle here earlier. See what the reaction is now. Just two. Word, word, word. No, that man Tim used to run 15 minis every trade. He was a high roller in the NASDAQ. Man was the top of the Topstep leaderboard for a while. That man right there was the top on the Topstep leaderboard for a little while. Getting a push into the 31s now. Strong reaction off that 15 where you got long, Tim. Looks like the bottom of this wedge is holding again, which is insane. Getting on the other side of this trend breakout. We could actually target a little long ourselves now. Back to the VWAP. Strong mush. Definitely a decent move off that 800 hole number again. This is a push back to the 50%. Clear obstacle here. Copy. I'm still in short, holding 3. Hold it. Still. Oh, sold 3, holding 2. Real time profit is 875, up 400. Dude, way to lock it in. Yeah, realized is 870. Unrealized is 4 still. Way to make $1,000. Way to be safe. Way to just trade, man. For real. Really good trading today, Mar. Push back into this price now. Where I'm interested to try one, honestly. But we're choppy. It just feels tough. On 15, look like a wall down there. On the 15-minute chart, yeah. Yeah, it does. Look at these wicks. Look at this bottom as well. Like, crazy. Crazy. Makes you want to participate. Makes you want to take a long because it's supporting. And that's Tim. That was Tim's trade, you know. That's what Tim was looking at, Daniel. He was looking at this bottom. We're finding range. Looks like literally the range was just to take a long at the 11, 15s and take a exit at the 40s. Like that. We're just bouncing between these 2 points all morning, it seems like. Very indecisive for a Monday. Just kind of bounce back and forth. Tried adding it to EMA. Lost 300. It's a bummer. Board trading. Tyler, you're at 1500 real time. If I'm being honest, taking another trade here will just be boredom. You're right, Mar. Dead ass, you're right, buddy. You're right. I'm definitely probably on hands from here on out. I only got 15 minutes till I'm getting out of here anyways, but W you for looking out for me there. I took another try at that with that one contract off that short off that trend line, and The way I reacted and got out early just means I'm probably not in the right space to be trading after that first trade. After that first trade played out, we're probably done here. Just here to hang out with the squad. Gauge participation. I most likely am sitting here. I'm actually going to be getting out of here in 15 minutes anyways. Going to push back towards this bottom of this range. If they give this up now, finally, will this be the time? Mar might be getting his paycheck. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times we've been in this price. And most of them we reacted pretty strongly out of it, so. Daniel, looks like it's going to be held again, possibly. Back to the 15s. Back to the EMA and this trend line. Previous day high. Big spot. Big spot. I'd actually be considered taking a short here. At these 24s, I'd be looking for a short. We'd be filled. We'd be in right now. Currently just holding one contract. Up 1,300 realized. Last contract completely risk-free. Fuck yes, Mar. Really good trading, dude. Really good trading display today. Patience. You stuck to your plan. No fear. Good shit. Straight good shit. Kind of getting sideways action on the NASDAQ right now. On the previous day high, still that 800 is being supported. Tim, you're definitely still in, right? For sure. Your other contracts didn't get busted out, so you should still be in this. Getting a push back in your way now. On the other side of this trend again. Is this going to be the time that it holds? Excuse me. Back to the 50% of this. No, all off. Oh, damn, okay. Then got short. Oh, got you. Got you. NASDAQ, not your friend right now, buddy. Overall market was real choppy today. Anyone who didn't take a trade today, good. LOL. I agree. I do agree, Mar. Overall, really shouldn't have been participating in this. This is super sideways, super ugly. I honestly had probably one of the cleanest trades of the day. Reclaimed back in the 15, took a long at this 808 price, and then got a push and exit at the VWAP. Like, that's pretty much as clean as it's going to get in a choppy day like this. So, although I feel like we're holding here, and this might be the time we actually get a push back to the top of this 15-minute range. It's crazy that we've been trading in the bottom half of the 50% of the 15-minute range this entire morning. 11 minutes till Europe closes. We're getting close to teasing VWAP again. 30 points off the 800 whole number where we've been finding some support. See the reaction here. Feels like the classic fake breakdown from trend into breakup. Tyler, that entry was right on time. Hell yeah, it was. Feels like the classic fake breakdown from trend into breakup. I agree. I really think so too, Tim. I think we're gonna rip previous day. I think we're gonna take out highs here, potentially 900 type things. Like, this feels bullish. It does, especially now that we're on the other side of this trend. I almost just want to hit poke along. I hate it. Take a long here to 26s. It'd be sexy. But it's so choppy. There's nothing. Other than you. The only thing I'd be taking on that trade is a trend breakout on the other side. We got to go smoke some cigars sometime. Welcome to the club. Hell yeah, Amar. I'm in, bro. That'd be a vibe. No doubt about it, buddy. Smoke some Cubans. Relax. Shit. That'd be a vibe. See if we can hold this trend line at the 823s. They want it. They really do. Previous day high still. And if you look at the hourly candle on that 10 o'clock hourly, we just formed a doge, which means I consider absorption, as well as this wick here at this previous day price. So absorption at this level is what I'm kind of reading that as, which is kind of like what Tim's saying. Feels like a classic. We could find some legs here and push to the break up, field breakdown. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, that'd be a vibe, Mar. 9 minutes till Europe closes. We're at this 30 price where we've been kind of struggling. I don't think it was a fake breakdown, because then it would have at least formed some type of manipulation, which I don't see in my point of view. Yeah, I agree. It would have been a little bit more clear of a trap. This is setting higher lows each time. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 technical higher lows here. So, but these are all, like, that's a fake breakdown. You have fake break up, and then it goes down to retest this level, which, again, it retested the level. It didn't break out of it, so it's tricky. It is tricky. NC trades. For me, an upside breakout is confirmed if we trade above the 835 and hold a pullback. So, yeah, you're holding this range too, which we've been very much stuck at. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 times now. We get above that, NC, I agree. That could definitely be long and toward the top of the 15-minute range. Welcome in, though, NC Trades. First time I think I've seen your chat, so appreciate you for stopping in. To me, those wicks below the trend are the fakes. The wicks below the trend. So you're holding your trend here like 15. I would say whatever contacts more of the bottom. So like 1, 2, 3, like this is, which is, yeah, so like this 813. But this is also why trading is crazy. It's all so personal and how you interpret it. Until then, it's sitting on the hands time. Yeah, that's patience. Good patience. NC trades. I don't think it's fakes, but more of just choppy price action. Upward wedging. 1,000. Yeah, she is starting to. We are slightly wedging higher right now. So the way I would see that, or like a test, start from the daily bottom. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, so you're seeing this range here. She's getting tight. Woo! She's getting tight here. 800. This number has reacted so many times, but we're failing to get the breakout. I don't trade off the wedge, so we might both see different things, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, Tim trades wedges and lines. But that's the thing. We all trade differently. We all see the things differently. Mar's also an ES trader, Tim, which doesn't really matter for price action analysis off of wicks and wedges and everything, but they do move a little different, I think. I think ES respects levels a little bit more, and Nasdaq's kind of like rippy. Now, I had the second touch point at 808, Ty. The second touch point. Oh, this one? Yeah, which makes sense because it's the most recent. So that's what you're seeing there. It is. These breakdown fake wicks. I see you, Timothy. Yeah, I see you. That makes sense. We're starting to hold. I mean, we are going sideways. This is the inflection point of these two trends, so we're getting tight. We're getting pretty tight here. It's going to react. We're going to go somewhere, up or down, northwest or southwest, east, west, whatever. We're going to find a direction here. I guess we don't have to. We could stay ranging, I guess. I guess we could stay ranging, but probability feels low now that we've been so tight. We've been stuck in this little bit of a range. Technically, like what? 40 to 800. So there's a 40-point range for most of this morning so far. NC trades, we might be getting a push to that 35 you're talking about. That's the beautiful part about it. We dead ass all see different things. Yeah, dude. Like literally just crazy. Now, I don't even look at red and green. I'm a black and white trader. Like I like to see the black and white candles, you know? It's like we all are so unique. It's incredible. And yet we can all make money. Mar, we both made money, bro, on that long. You were short, I faded, you went long, and we both made money. Like that's trading in a nutshell. There's just nothing there's not one thing. We were literally opposite each other. Different net markets. We're different indices. You were ES, I was NQ, but we were fading each other and still both profited. Good. Still both made good money too. Like trading is beautiful. It really is just such an amazing thing. How you are responding to the things in the moment off of what you're seeing. Can you stick to it and make money? This is super tight. Look at this wedge. We're getting very tight here. Very choppy, indecisive action. I mean, this is kind of what you can expect with an overnight high, over an overnight take of all-time high, right? We took out the all-time high overnight, and now we're just trading sideways. Like, you're not going to... unless there was a reason, I guess, we can kind of assume that we're going to get a little bit of consolidation here. I just trade what makes sense to me in facts, Tyler. Yeah, bro. Trade what makes sense to you, buddy. And you make money doing that. That's what's relevant. That is what's relevant. Crazy we both made money fading each other. I love it. But 3 minutes till Europe closes, and I'm going to be getting out of here, wedging right into the Friday high, which is crazy. Friday was also previous week high. Like it's a big price. Teasing a breakout on Friday as well of all time, and then an overnight session in Asia. We come and take overnight high or all time to go to 900. Like really strange. But 2 minutes till Europe closes. I'm gonna be getting out of here. Really appreciate everybody that's hanging out. Smash that like button if you haven't not yet. Just give your little donation to the old button there. Subscribe if you're not, and you guys. We'll be back tomorrow, 9:30, doing it again. Seeing if we can get these accounts turned up. Man, we're just going sideways here. Even on past these two wedges, look at us just still staying in this range. Ugly. Got to find a direction here eventually. Tomorrow's July, my friends. You know how fucking crazy that is? Tomorrow is literally halfway through the year. Yes, sir, brother. Take care. You too, Mar. You're the man, bro. Good trading today. Appreciate you for stopping in as always, and I'll see you tomorrow. Timothy, good luck, buddy. I hope this does hold and go in the direction you're looking for. Mar, you're still holding shorts too, right? So I hope this helps you out as well. NC Trades, it was cool seeing you here, man. Good luck. Hope you're patient and find an opportunity for you. Juan, dude, still so happy for you. Hope you get to have many more of those to come. But you're on the right path, so congrats to you. Daniel, you're the man, bro. You're consistently here as well. And Brett, I don't know if you're still watching either, but you know I love you, buddy. And I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Take care. Drink some water. And, yeah, we rally. All right, peace.